Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 5, Episode 4, Joan of Arc, Time of Legends, and we are playing from the Reliquary expansion set. This is the Plague of 1348. This features the Grim Reaper. We've got the Grim Reaper already. We'll recap turn 3 quickly. Grim Reaper has already used his Death Touch to destroy 2 sets of troops. We have plague victims re-rallying, and the plague bearers are making their way into the town. So it's kind of like a zombie attack. These guys have gotten through the defensive line here, and we've got a couple more. So these guys are sort of surrounded. I'm thinking maybe Saint Roche will have to charge and try to take this guy out before he infects a building. So the idea here in this scenario is plague bearers are spreading plague. The Grim Reaper is on the prowl, and let's see how it goes. So let's jump right into turn 4. Before we do, quick shout out to Pontos Fathom Press. We've got a set of Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines, Impedance and Admittance in Desiring Machines, Psychoanalysis of Artificial Intelligence, Computational Complexity and Psychiatric Agency. Book 1 is available. Book 2 and 3 are going to be out Q1 next year. We've got tons of horror, Cthulhu books. Go check out our bookstore below. See what's out there. If you're not into books, check out our Patreon. The channel is not monetized, so what helps us is your likes, subscriptions. Let's get it monetized. Let's get these into live games. Happy to do these videos and try to get this channel growing, build a community. Leave your comments below. I get to all the comments eventually. Like to hear your thoughts. Are you guys playing Joan of Arc? Want to see a special scenario? I believe that as it is October, we will do some... I believe there's a Dracula. There's a Vlad the Impaler scenario in here. So this is all the scenario from the Reliquary box. You've got Vlad Chepis in Targoviste. You can be the Wallachian player of Vlad the Impaler versus the Ottomans. But then there's this cool one where Vlad then becomes Count Dracula. So it's like it's like the battle version, and then the next one is going to be the Bloodthirst. Go check our Patreon out. I'll do a quick recap of that, and we can talk about it. Maybe I'll do a poll, see if you guys want to see Dracula for the Halloween game. So let me know. Otherwise, it'll be probably a Cthulhu game. So let's jump into the turn. So first off, let's get our round cards and our War Council cards set. Okay, so we got an interrupt unit, and we got a rally, and we get 3. So each player will get 3. We've got an interrupt, which means an extra turn. I'm going to give that to the plague victim, the plague bearers, and we also have another charge token. Let's get Saint Roche moving around. He's got tons of charges. Let's get him going to block that plague bearer. So we'll take a charge for him. He can travel 2 spaces with this. We'll also rally. Let's rally these guys as well. They can move back this way. We will rally here, and let's have the bowman fire. We can make use of this fire into these plague bearers. Okay, so that's going to do it for their setup, and we can also activate the bishop. He will try to banish the. Yeah, let's just start with that. The bishop. So we've got a bishop. We've got the bishop here, and he has the power to banish the Grim Reaper. So let's see if he can send the Grim Reaper off the board. He's in an adjacent space, and the Grim Reaper's there. So he's by the church, and he can... when the Grim Reaper's in an adjacent area, at the cost of 1 action in either one... So he has to spend 1 experience, which he can spend, and he's going to roll the die, and if he gets a rally, it banishes him. So you're going to take the shot with it. Oh! He gets the rally. That sends the Grim Reaper back up to the sky. That means he has to be activated again, deployed again. So Grim Reaper back off the board. The powers of good are winning. The bishop's got that. So, yeah, we will move these guys down this way as they're going to try to intercept here. We'll also charge him 2 spaces to this plague bearer. And we will fire the bowman. So let's have the bowman fire first. The bowman using yellow and yellow. They do rout one of these plague victims. Okay, and then Saint Roche, she's going to go with route 2 reds on that plague victim. And he wounds this plague victim. So he rushes over there, gets the plague victim knocked out, and all is good. We also will... We've moved them. We've moved them. We've moved these guys forward. Let's just move these Knights of Arms down 1 here, just to keep this in case something comes through this space. And now we're going to go over to the Grim Reaper player. So we'll take their activation points. Let's move here, here, and here, but we're going to also reactivate with the Grim Reaper. That means we can send him back and we get another round with him. So I believe he can deploy right down and take care of a character. So I have to be strategic of this. Maybe I will have him just land on Saint Roche. Let's see. Okay, so first off, plague victim. Oh, let's move this plague victim instead. This plague victim will move into the space and he will get to play our first plague token. So we've got our plague token on this house. So we've got plague infestation here. And he can also do his attack. So we've got our first plague infested building. And we'll also move these guys forward and we'll move him forward and they'll attack the wolves together. So let's go and have him attack the apothecary doctor. He misses the doctor, so no effect. Let us go now to attacking the dogs here. So the hunting dogs have quite a good defense. So hunting dogs, defense, attack. We get a injury and a shield. So we have, we get the hunting dogs are actually have been injured. And that is also another success criteria. So another token goes to the Grim Reaper player. Lastly, we've moved these guys forward. Well, they'll go ahead and attack these guys. Why not? So they'll attack the Pavasier. Pavasiers also roll white. So they get to roll a white. Roll 3. And Pavasier are injured. So this is not looking good for our heroes. We did get the priest to banish the Grim Reaper. Lastly, these will attack those 2 plague victims down there. Provincial militia goes, and they roll blanks. So last one, our Grim Reaper player will reactivate on the Saint Roche space. He will play his card and send Saint Roche to the infirmary. Wow. So that is huge. So he's been sent off to the infirmary. Let's give you guys a look at him again. It was the Grim Reaper versus the Saint. But we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll to see if he's able to come back from this. Priest is not in the adjacent space, so they can't banish him. So let's go ahead and clean up from the phase. We have 1 building infected, which is part of our victory condition. And we will go ahead and roll our rallies. So we get plague victims rallying here. And we get the wolves to rally again. And we get Saint Roche rallies again. So he is already out of the infirmary. And lastly, another rally. So it looks like the forces of good are totally clobbering this one. Let's pass them in there. And that will do it for this round. I'm feeling like we're going to not be able to get all of these buildings played unless we get some charge order where I can move some more plague victims in. I don't see how we're going to get these guys forward. But let's see. We'll go ahead and check it out. Let's see how it goes. And we'll see you in turn number 5. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.